Welcome to my presentation addressing the CPOE issues. My name is Ayodele Ojo. This is the agenda we will try and cover for today. Please have a look and then we'll get right into it. Introduction and context. Basically, we all know that we have recently implemented computerized physician order entry system, CPO for short, and we haven't gotten the results we wanted to get. We identified after research by Spectre that we have some ongoing problems, and the highest areas are these 3 points here. Going forward is that we will try and address these errors and eliminate as much as possible or minimize those errors from occurring. As part of that, we have taken up a position where we have various stakeholders working across various functions to get to the solution. So we have our executives, obviously the head of HR, the head of IT, the head of procurement, senior management, basically decision makers that will be helping us through this process. We have managers who will refer to who are non-medical individuals. So we have managers in HR, managers in training, the procurement piece. Basically, middle managers, they do and they implement. We have our staff, which is the medical team. The medical team typically deals with the patient. So they are made of the doctors, nurses, the pharmacists, all medical staff that interface with the patient through the CPO system. And finally, our fourth stakeholder would be third parties, which is basically the manufacturers of the CPOE system, so that they can help us with identified solution to carry this forward. Our initial stand was to go via automation, but we found that that has not worked. So going forward, we will be focusing using behavioral transformation methodology, basically focusing on the whys, the what, the how, who, and when. First steps we will be following. These are redesign, which will be taken care of by all stakeholders, senior management included. Help, which will be the medical staff. They will be responsible for training new staff, training old staff in terms of how to effectively and efficiently use the CPO system. We come to step 3, which is the people chain, which will be handled by the non-medical staff. Again, we're talking about HR in this position. And they will be looking to recruit relevant staff with the right skill set to replace staff that we've not been able to train to the appropriate level. And as we said earlier, we'll be working on our systems and structures with our third-party suppliers to help us reconfigure CPO to make it easier to use, easier to read, and more relevant to how we operate. Working together is designed to ensure that we having that buy-in from yourself so that the solutions we provide will be jointly provided, and on the back of that will be jointly implemented. Hopefully that will increase our success rate. On the background with HR, we'll be working using the John Miller and Nathaniel Allen's commitment model, focusing a lot more on improving and increasing job affection. The research shows that by making sure that the job is kept interesting, designed appropriately with the right people in the right roles, people will be more committed to the success of this project going forward. This is a slide for managers, as I've already said, and managers we are talking about non-medical staff, people in HR, training, admin, procurement, and the scope for this review will be working across all fronts, looking at working with medical staff and seeing how we take on COPE, also lead on the recruitment of replacement of staff as already stated, and responsible for timings and scheduling going forward. A quick overview of what we're doing is why we're doing it. We need to improve the performance and reduce the errors with respect to CPO. This will be done by you, or in this situation, which is the admin staff working with the medical staff to get the right solutions in place and then passing that on to third-party suppliers. And after 12 months, we have got a 12-month timeline, and within this timeline, we'll be carrying out quarterly assessment, which will be talking to medical staff, non-medical staff, senior management to see how we're going, what is missing, and how we can correct it. And then obviously there'll be a final big assessment of the project at the end of the 12 months. Thank you for your time. Any questions?